Princess of the Nightblade. No. Linne. She's nowhere to be found. The boy with the blonde hair isn't here either. Did those two go into the Hollow Night together? As expected. That girl hasn't passed up a chance to dive into the jaws of danger yet. God. Even having lived this long, I still do not understand the ways of women. I feel I've taught her well enough that she would hold her own against the inbirths. But it'd be foolish to underestimate our opponent. I can't afford to have them come within an inch of her. Amnesia and their vessel. Paradox. Even the actions of the Nightblade worry me. Kuan, my comrade in arms. Is this too a part of your plan? There's no point in thinking about this too much. Once again, it's my duty to plunge into the abyss and put an end to Paradox's treachery. Linne's absence could be a blessing, as it's one less person to babysit. I can feel the blood beginning to rush through my veins. It's been a while since I've had a chance to unleash my power. That woman's wickedness will surely fall to my claws.
Well, what a surprise! Waldstein the Hecatoncare, sworn enemy of the Nightblade. Not sure whether I'd consider myself lucky running into a monster like you here.
What's this? You radiate the aura of a warrior. You already know my name, but I've yet to learn yours.
Mine? Come on. Let's not ruin the ambience by doing introductions now. I'm more interested in why an old man with those massive claws is wandering around on a night like this.
You've given it too much thought. I'm just here to rampage. It's my job to distract Amnesia from the princess's movements. Though, needless to say, if the chance presented itself, I'd gladly take Paradox's head.
So it's a diversion you're creating. Did you really think it wise to tell me all this? I'd have been a lot more subtle if I were you.
Huh? Really? Why?
Ooh, no. You're one of the good ones, aren't you? If the enemy knows you're berserking for their attention, they're not gonna fall for your tricks. Telling them all about it would defeat your purpose.
That possibility never occurred to me.
I am also, to a certain extent, affiliated with Amnesia. Then again, I'm not so allegiant that I'd tell them your plans either.
What? You're actually a part of Amnesia? Talk about a stroke of luck for me. You and Enkidu both have an eye for talent, it seems. How regrettable that you're my enemy.
Oh yeah, old man Enkidu. He likes to mess around with my head too. Christ, why is it that I only seem to attract old men?
It's a part of your charm. I too have fallen for your masculine wiles. Now let's see if you can satisfy this burning I have deep in my heart.
It doesn't look like you're gonna give me much of a choice. But if I win, you leave me the hell alone. Deal?
Gotcha, bitch!
Hey there! What the hell? You look strong. Seriously, are you even human? Did you escape from a zoo or something?
Are you referring to me? You look as though you have potential, young one. But you must go and train that thin, fragile-looking body of yours. Indeed, what one must eat to appear as frail as you.
This is classic! Right back at ya! What the hell did you eat to become as monstrous as you are, old man? You do have 2 legs and talk like a human, so I guess aside from your looks, you'd pass for human. Not like it'll matter in a minute, because I'm going to end you.
to attack someone while their guard's down. Hardly honorable, young one. But what is this? You wield a bizarre power befitting your unsettling physique.
You managed to stop my blood spike with one hand. Ha! Now that's what I'm talking about. I've killed tons of people like you. So why don't you go ahead and die right here, old man?
Child's play. True power comes from a well-trained body. You'll need to recognize the weaknesses that leave you vulnerable.
I'll skewer you like a mouse's guts on a cat's claw!
Then prepare to be torn apart, you flimsy paper doll. Youngster, to think I'd run into you before heading into the abyss.
Waldstein, you've abandoned the path of eternity and are now just another heretic vessel. You willingly became a monster, yet you still feel regrets in this world?
Regrets? Perhaps I have a few. Linne, Kuwan, and Adelheid. But I could care less about you, you little punk. And this evening, has the princess already made her way here?
Yeah, she arrived a moment ago, along with the insulator. They're making their way to the altar of light and darkness, where Paradox awaits.
The Nightblade? Conspiring with amnesia? I cannot fathom this. I would like to hear more about it. Perhaps it's Kuwan's will that drives you.
As a fellow soldier, do you honestly believe I'd tell you anything just because you asked?
You little bastard. Though I am pleased that you've grown to be able to talk the talk. As a fellow Nightblade, I worried about your lack of strength, but I see I was wrong. Now to rip you limb from limb.
You intend on going after Linne, Hecaton Care. You might already be too late. I'm sure even you can tell that she's still no match for Paradox.
Both that little girl and I have experience defying the odds. She is especially tough. If I were you, I'd be far more worried about my own well-being. It's not in my power to go easy on anyone right now.
Hecaton Care, the infamous guardian of the princess of the Nightblade. If you're looking for your precious little princess, she's sleeping over there. Were you worried sick about her?
So, you're the nefarious Paradox. What a joke. And if the princess could be so easily killed, I would have cut ties with her a long time ago.
Well, now that's convenient. I wish to speak of abandonment as well. The Nightblade is rotting away from the inside. Why not leave her and join Amnesia? Lord knows you look villainous enough. I am in need of a ferocious hunting dog. I couldn't care less about obedience or loyalty. Just as you wish, I'll let you live and die on your beloved battlefield, so why not go berserk on my behalf?
So I get to unleash my powers however I choose? Actually, that's not a bad deal. How pleasing it is to know that I could aim for your neck as well.
Isn't it? I'm not going to try to be sweet with you either. Leave the Nightblade and join Amnesia. You can berserk to your heart's content until you die. Not a bad life for a powerful giant like you, right?
For once, you actually make a good point. But I need to see if you're worthy enough to be a vessel. If I defeat you here, then you are not worth my time. I also cannot wait to bear my claws against your monster in Kidu. Until that match is settled, I will not let this flesh wither and die.
I did figure you'd say that. If that is what you desire, I'll gladly be your opponent. We of Amnesia will become Rebirth. I'll give you a moment to allow your fear of me to take over.
You thought you could become a rebirth with your powers? One's X's abilities come from a sound mind and body. You were no match for my strength. Then again, it looks like you can no longer hear anything I say. Sleep for eternity. Paradox.
Where am I? Did I force you to save me yet again, Wald? I apologize for causing you trouble.
You're finally awake. Don't worry about the details. Are you hurt at all?
I'm fine, but more importantly, did you finally settle things with that woman once and for all?
Of course. I was about to kill her, but then I saw she spared your life, so I decided to return the favor. I don't know what her plans are now, but there may be hope for her still.
I see. Was my brother... was Kuon around?
I didn't see him, but I did sense his shadow. I think we can assume he's carrying out his own agenda somehow. It would be bothersome if the rebirth controlling the Nightblade was involved. But don't you worry about a thing, little one. I will protect you, as well as the art of death and rebirth that lies within you. Former allies be damned. What's wrong? Still exhausted, are we? This is why I still think of you as a little girl. Princess of the Nightblade, I cannot imagine the burden your tiny body is forced to bear. The burden that grows on you as you experience more hollow nights. How much longer can you go on? Kuon the Eternal, Hilda of Amnesia, and the bearer of the Insulator. Everything is converging toward a single point. This must be an omen. The start of the event foreseen by the ancient Nightblade. It seems like there's still plenty of work left for this old man to do. Hyde, I don't think I can give you back this life just yet.